Don't touch a thing, Dave.
Good stuff.
So it doesn't suck?
No, it doesn't suck.
Okay.
So we're back with the Founder. What are we going to test today? What are we going to do?
Today we're going to test the new DNS 110,
Uh-huh.
and then we're going to test the DNS 210.
Okay.
Both those are ready. The 410 won't be ready quite yet.
Because the boxes showed up, they were like the last box off the truck.
Yeah, it's a little late, so we're a little behind schedule. We'll get there.
Well, that's okay. I mean, but overall, we're still actually on track. I mean, as far as where we're supposed to be.
We're on our timeline. So.
But so the 110 and the 210, and then we're also going to check a very minor crossover tweak on the original boxes.
Yeah, I went after you guys tested them last time. I took all the data we got, and then I blended a couple of designs together slightly so we could share as much as possible crossover components between the couple 3 units. And so we're going to test those changes and see if those stand up.
Okay, now if they stand up, we're still not just going to have one crossover for all of the speakers, though, correct?
No, we're going to wind up with a few. I'm hoping to be able to get like the 212s to use the same general crossover with some minor adjustments on it. The 15's on it, so it's a little different.
Okay, now on the designs you've done before, they all had the same crossover, correct?
Yeah, on the old line, everything had the same crossover with the exception of the 112 XLT.
Right, that had slightly different.
Yeah.
Okay, but why are we doing it different this time? What's the advantage?
Look, we're using different drivers for one thing, which means we have to adjust everything a little differently. We're using some different styles of drivers. And the older stuff was pretty uniform in how it operated, and so we're able to do that. This new material has a lot more performance envelope, and they all act a little differently, so they need a little more adjusting and tweaking.
Okay.
Most of these units have a full crossover in them now. The old ones only had a high-pass crossover for the most part. Most of these have a full functional two-way crossover, and we're using that to do all sorts of mid-control and voicing changes and things, so it's a much more complicated system internally, but I think the voicing works out very well.
Okay. And then now the tweeter, 3rd generation on the low compression, low distortion tweeter, is that right?
Yes, maybe be a 4th generation version.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got a low throat distortion, which is great. Phenolic diaphragm, which I personally like a lot, because they roll off a little faster than the titaniums and aluminums. They have less harmonic distortion, and they don't have as much high frequency response above 15K, which in a PA system wouldn't be so good, but in a bass guitar, all that's just artifact anyway. And I like to see the high end cut off a little faster because it gets rid of some of the string clicks and things that aren't really musical in nature.
Well, very cool. So as soon as Jeff gets here, we'll start making noise, and I'll start sending some tweets out and letting you all know what's going on.